endlessly searching for an original soul.
Is this game going to be like so broken in beta that we're not even going to be able to play it? Oh god, that is not good. That is not good advertising for Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics. Okay, so basically the game is Purity's telling me through messages because the game is actually changing the settings on her computer as she's uploading it every time. So every time she goes back into the game, even if she resets her mic, it cuts it off. So that's definitely a pretty bad bug that probably should get fixed with the initial game. It should not be changing internal settings on your computer. That's just kind of weird. But I guess we're going back into this this whatever this is, this piece of malware waiting to happen. Yeah, but again, that's the third time I've seen that fucking logo. I feel like I'm at an MCU marathon. The Avengers beta. I feel like that should be like that's a title of an actual Avengers comic book somewhere. Loading profile. But now we're back to the gotta flex for the camera screen. That's really what everybody's doing for no apparent reason. This is like this is like an Avengers calendar shoot, isn't it? This is like one of those things. This has got to be like a summer month. This is like July or August. Difficulty settings. People want easy, normal, hard, or you are back. Wait, what? It took out Discord? What the fuck? What is this thing just like riddled with fucking malware? Okay, you are back in the chat. I still can't hear you. I'm assuming you didn't reset your mic settings. This is okay. I'm back. All right, we're live again. Time being. I wonder if this is actually going to reset 21 times so I can simulate myself watching the entire Infinity Saga. I should have gotten more stone for this. Let's start button. Starting something. We don't know if it's going to be, relatively entertaining or horribly painful. Seems like this is where everything gets snagged up usually is the loading profile page. Not long after it. We got easy, normal, hard, or brutal. We're going to do normal.
You know that old saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I did. And it was awesome! The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Of course, Nolan North playing Iron Man.
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once. Try to keep up.
Who was doing that voice acting for Captain America? That sounded horrible. I don't know if it's just a Brooklyn accent.
You waiting?
Yeah, obviously. Figured I'd let you catch up. Whoa! This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
Way ahead of you.
Thor, see if you can clear a path on the bridge.
Aye.
So now we get to hack and slash with Thor. What do police do in like the? Okay, it's dead. It is completely dead yet again. We couldn't even get past the opening cinematic. It actually closed itself. I honestly don't know. Like, if the beta is not even playable, like, why even put this out? I have a funny feeling this is probably not an uncommon issue with this thing. I don't think they have Ironheart in this game, actually, so I don't think he's going to get replaced. They're just going to play up Kamala Khan because of that Ms. Marvel Disney Plus show they're developing. Yes, the game did crash again. Purity just wants to relay to everybody in the chat that she is slowly and yet surely dying due to a combination of, I would assume, the throat sickness and frustration. And we're back on the title screen. We have now gone 5 Marvel movies into the MCU, so I guess this is technically the Avengers now that we're on. And we are back to our old friend, the loading screen. While you're linking hexagons. Oh God, she has okay. She has man hands. Those are man hands. I'm sorry. Those are not hands that belong to a woman. Those are legitimate man hands. Not just because they're huge. Like, I think she actually has hairy knuckles. Captain America catches the shield. Okay, that's not a bit.
You waiting?
Yeah, obviously. Figured I'd let you catch up. Whoa! This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, false alarm. We're not dead yet.
Thor, see if you can clear a path on the bridge.
Aye.
Go! You gotta leave.
You gotta destroy the tourist attractions.
We need backup.
What do the police in the Marvel universe do? I mean, like the actual police in that universe. Like, how do you battle a supervillain?
Not worthy.
Or this, people that just have like private armies. It is Mjolnir. You should be able to one-shot these fools. Apparently, you get codex files and pick things up.
Tony, Thor, what's your status?
There are mortals trapped. A bunch of small, angry men.
Are they
Done.
evil? Well, they do hurt you a little bit, I guess, to shoot you.
Thor, thanks for the assist. We got civilians trapped behind those barricades.
Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them.
We got you, Thor.
You probably don't want to even get close to him. Like, even staying behind him probably isn't a good idea because of the explosions. Power up the attack and break the barrier.
This should be fun.
Thor.
Okay, he's
Who
dead.
are we dealing with here?
They did not introduce themselves.
He is 100% dead. His ribcage is smashed into a billion
Those
pieces.
guns are shield issue.
I'll get Commander Hill on the
You got
line.
him on the comeback.
They picked today for a reason.
Agreed, Bruce. I'm staying with the Chimera until we figure out what's going on.
Of course, you got that one bitch-ass archer kind of guy sitting up there like usual. You're gonna have to chuck it at him. It's like a magnet.
Help me, please.
You can play catch with yourself.
Are you hurt?
No, just
He has a building lying on his leg. Yes, he's probably fucking hurt.
I am mighty.
thank you, Thor.
Get to say
Okay, the fact that you're walking around, that shouldn't be possible. Your leg should be broken and smashed in like a million pieces. I guess you only have to do it where the prompt is. Middle piece?
Thor, thank
That, honestly, that should just explode your internal organs.
target. Kill the guy.
Also, who thought it was a good idea to just use some, like, electric versions of brass knuckles against somebody who is literally a god? And it's always interesting thinking about what goes through the mind of, like, a mindless minion that kind of obeys a supervillain. It's like, you know first off that you're dispensable and your boss is probably going to murder you at some point. I don't understand what the job security
You could
is.
have all the fun.
Warrior's Fury, so you get a combo attack? I don't know. Sort of a power-up type of
That
thing.
was pretty impressive.
Surprise.
You're armored.
Ooh, cocky.
Alright, so it's
I
good.
like that.
Alright, so we have our first cop-out fuck you attack. You just basically become immortal for like 20 seconds.
Shields. Quick.
Oh, that looks like something you'd buy at an airsoft, at like an airsoft store or something. And of course, jetpacks. You can't go 10 minutes without somebody having an actual jetpack.
Get back here.
Just got confirmation. A shield convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read? Come on, Tony. Those are important. Okay, whatever. Pulsar rockets. I'm glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
Those rockets are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn things. Cap, we should secure the Terrigen crystal. If that thing gets hit...
Already on it. Tarleton's heading down
You're-
to the reactor chamber now.
You're launching RPGs and blowing shit up on the Golden
Stay
Gate
by
Bridge.
cover.
The fact that the structure hasn't
All right.
collapsed is
Which one of
surprising.
you B-movie extras shot at me?
Well, I mean, at least they know that their game is basically the equivalency of a B movie. Hold LT to aim. I was gonna say, are you going slow-mo because of the game, or that
Convoy
was
is carrying
a
classified
action error?
shield prototypes.
Light them on fire. No, I think you were fine. I think it slowed down because it was like a time slow thing.
Fury is tracking down the full manifest.
Hell! How's the cat?
The slow-mo is
Fury, I
actually
love being shot at with my own
in the
weapon.
game, but it is also
We'll
kind
keep
of
you updated.
not in the game.
Zeus is fine.
Ah, I
Wait,
know
what?
you were listening to that part.
Okay, he's dead. To be fair, in the MCU, Iron Man actually does
These
kill a fair
idiots
amount
would
of
be
people.
running away by now.
Can't shake the feeling we're
Well-
playing catch up. There's something else going on here.
Well, if one of you guys would get over here instead of just letting Iron Man blow everybody away in some random homicidal massacre. Uh-oh.
All right, whose bright idea was it to outfit shield
Yeah.
trucks with turrets?
Tony!
Oh, right. Mine.
There's something else you can use besides that like, fist beam? Do you have rockets or anything? Oh, you have the Omni Beam. Okay, that'll work. Iron Man's kind of a bitch at this. Come on.
What's going on down there, Tony?
Oh, nothing. Everything's just peachy. Just hoping these guys
I
don't
think
have...
you can punch guys too as Iron Man. And I think you have melee combat.
They take it back. They've got pulsar tanks.
Cap, that ship's not ready for flight. Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
You'll need backup. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
The nerd out of the back of the plane. God, he must go through so many clothes. Also, I'm curious where he gets the stretchiest pants ever. Yeah, if this was Ultimate Hulk, you could actually probably eat them. You know, might make the game a little bit darker, but still would probably be entertaining. Alright, you filled up like a rage meter. Yeah, they're all dead. Really easy to dodge. Doing more damage to the bridge than the actual people that are blowing it up.
Tony, Thor! Got some of those flyers on me!
Annoying little
Yup.
guys, aren't they? On my way.
I mean, the platforming isn't bad. I'll have to give it to us there a little bit. Is it? Oh, okay. Hulk just decided to take a swim for a minute. Now he's back. He's nice and clean now. Oh, he did.
You know, I was thinking today was going to be more fan clubs and funnel cakes.
I wonder if any of those
Focus,
missiles can
Tony.
actually hit you. In terms of, like, you know, actually strike you, if it's all, like if it hits you in midair or something like that, or if it's just like a, okay, another swim. We're okay though. Hulk just felt the need to go swimming. He saw a fish now. All right.
Avengers, talk to me.
Those tanks are doing a number on the bridge. It could fall if we don't take them out.
Hurry up, big guy. It can't take much more punishment.
And you think the Hulk is going to help it not take punishment? That's kind of a weird thing to try and do there.
Where's Big Green?
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
They just look and see where the explosions are coming from. You'll find out where Hulk is.
Shit!
He just kicked him like a soccer ball. Okay, now I'm personally weird when it comes to this. And actually, I'll get to this in a second. Keep going.
Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time! Get your heads in the game! Cap, what's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Down!
Nat, it's going to this.
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read?
Shield Ninja.
All hands.
Okay.
Chimera is
I mean,
overtime.
it's awesome that you can do that, but just the fact that you're able to bounce the shield off like 5 or 6 dudes and have it come back to you. I mean, again, I know it's a part of the comic books and stuff, but it's still funny
Steve,
to
do
me.
you read?
Playing pinball with people.
Nat! Nat! Tarleton, are you there? We're being cut off.
Yeah, they never go over really in these games Captain America's ability to like cut off limbs and shit with the shield, because he's done that.
I've never seen readings like these.
I'll get to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, no, he's got a skull fracture. Oh, that guy's a dick. I was thinking that's like your special ability there, where you get to throw it like that and it bounces off of people. Ooh. It's batting you with slime. Well, hold me on. Well. Now, can you actually break the shield, or do you just have to jump behind them? Because I know, well, that's kind of the mechanic, which is similar to, like, I guess, the Arkham series, kind of. I guess he's more based around that kind of combat, but it doesn't seem like he's reactionary, which is a bit different. We dead again? I'm aware it's an insult. Okay, you already just texted me this is an insult towards Arkham. You are correct. This is an insult towards Arkham in terms of that, but I'm saying it did copy a small fraction of something from the fighting system, and it poorly copied it.
Feeding energy into the reactor. It's extraordinary.
That wouldn't be the word if you're, you know, on something that's going to blow up.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, I'm calling it now. That's the bad guy in the story right there. The dude who's just the over-exuberant doctor, because that was way too obvious.
I'm trying.
Tarleton? Tarleton! Avengers,
Tarleton,
do you
okay.
read? What's happening out there?
Hit him with the trash can lid. Honestly, that's kind of what the sound effects are like. Boing.
Shepard in my sights.
Shepard.
Nice. Brooklyn Brawler. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
We're going down.
What?
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
Okay, I don't know what a sonic disruptor bomb does. If you said like a nuclear device, that might make sense. Of course, Kamala Khan gets pushed to the ground.
Sonic bomb? Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
I mean, you're gonna throw your magical.
He's an entrance.
I guess that's one way to stop a vehicle. And we have Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
We need to get that detonator. That bomb goes off, it could liquefy everything within a 10-mile radius.
Well, what do we want?
Okay, so he thinks he's gonna escape whatever timer that thing's on in the amount of time. Like Taskmaster with that little jetpack thinks he's gonna go 10 miles before that thing can blow up.
Tony, Thor, the cables! I'll handle the freak with the detonator.
Romano.
kind of subjective considering you hang out with a giant green rage monster, and somebody thinks they're a god, a human science experiment, and a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Oh yeah? Here's one. It's called kicking your ass.
Where's Hawkeye in this? That's actually more my question. I think he would be an awesome character to play.
The base of the bridge is secure.
I'll just fly him into a fire and be over with it.
Guys, I'm getting these strange seismic readings.
Tony, truck.
Got it.
You're just saying if there's nobody in that truck, there's really no point in saving it. Ooh.
I'll take this.
You know, I was hoping to face you.
Funny, I've never given you a second thought. Come and get it.
Double tap dodge. Alright, so apparently you can't, you gotta hit him in the back or somewhere else. Blocks from the front. Alright, that's at least an interesting little mechanic, but it does look like it's fairly easy to dodge and hit it unless he changes his style halfway through.
Not so fast.
There you go. Kick his ass. Did you just make him shoot himself in the head?
Oh, did I break your little jetpack?
Doesn't matter.
Just shoot him in the eye.
Damn it. Hand it over.
Come and get it.
That's the other thing is, if you're actually doing Taskmaster proper, like he learns what your moves are. So this fight should get progressively harder as it goes on because he's gonna know what Black Widow is gonna do next. This is also assuming he hasn't faced her before in this universe, even though they apparently know who he is. Yeah, no. Purity's messaged me as well. Yeah, it's not. I know it's not based on any direct comics. It's just. I know the design's based on the movie Black Widow, but it's just kind of interesting because they use Taskmaster for the Black Widow movie for the villain, so it's kind of they probably had to throw this in as some kind of promotional material, even though this is more traditional Taskmaster, I guess.
Maybe I won't drop kick you off this bridge.
Not totally, but a bit more. Keep shooting him in the butt. Shitty Casey Jones. Yeah, that actually kind of goes that because it looks like he's actually using like one of those like glow in the dark play swords that you get from Walmart. Okay, so he has a couple attacks. This thing, why drop the shield? Well, maybe to do like a double attack there. Kick him in the groin. Right in the. I don't know. That punch is pretty close to punching him straight in the balls. Yeah, I will say, even though I'm not supposed to be looking at it, the character model from the waist down on Black Widow was actually very good. Oop. It's like Dark Souls. Wait for him to attack, dodge, and then punch him from the back. Grapple attacks. Ooh, okay.
Must be frustrating. Always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do? Sell it
Oh,
to
he's
the
kicking your ass.
I'm after something much more valuable.
What's that?
So you have to wait for the attack. Keep shooting him. If he's not gonna have the shield up, screw him. Dodge roll. Okay, he can do the throwy thing too, like Captain America, because I guess they had to reuse that mechanic somehow. He really does like throwing that thing. I think you're supposed to duck and shoot him.
Still trying to piece it together?
You giving up?
Not a chance! Where is your investigation?
Your father. I think he's gotten a bit more. Okay, that's a load of bullshit. He just took a bunch of bullets right to the face and nothing happened.
You're not the brave.
Without that shield up, you should be able to
And
empty
this
rounds.
smells like distraction. I'm done talking.
Veil of Shadows. Okay. So turn invisible.
Coward.
What's the matter? Don't like surprises?
Again, that doesn't really.
Next time.
Like, I feel like Taskmaster should be able to like hear her footsteps. And
Guess
the
you saw
magical
that
green
coming,
goo
huh?
bomb is no more.
You think you've won?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, Romanoff. The world will remember this day. The day their heroes failed them.
That's true, but you're gonna remember your crushed pelvis underneath that thing.
What's happening here?
The city's collapsing.
Cthulhu?
Damn it, they played us. Steve, can you hear me? Get the hell out of there!
Okay.
Screw this.
Of course she has to escape somehow. Okay. So everybody on board should be dead. And drowning. Oh, come on.
5 years ago, the Avengers paraded dangerous, causing damage on an unprecedented scale. Our beloved Captain America
I don't
was
get that.
killed during the attempted theft of this technology. Thousands of other innocent people died, and many more still bear the scars of what has come to be known as A-Day. Hundreds fell sick, encased in strange cocoons, only to emerge with dangerous, otherworldly powers. With no known cure,
Okay, and here's
the
your
disease
story.
has spread across the country, and while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers promised to rectify the situation, it was Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. Many still lay dormant, unidentified.
Sam
So
Jackson,
I ask
is it?
you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
Purity
Their
wishes to
activities
express her
outlawed,
rage.
The once mighty heroes disbanded. But out of tragedy is born hope. After the government liquidation of Stark Industries, Dr. George Tarleton, himself a victim
Wait a
of
minute.
A-Day and founder of Advanced Idea Mechanics.
So communism came into this? The government just came in and liquidated a
Our
company?
nation's problems.
I wish I knew what happened to Captain Rogers that day, but I was nowhere near the reactor room. I don't have.
Yep, and that's the dude that was on the mic before.
I will use this second chance to make you safe.
You could have at least kept him under wraps until like halfway through the game. Like, you're obviously trying to be a little bit sneaky with him at the beginning, where you're just showing the voiceover. But like, if you look at it, it's kind of obvious that he's the main villain.
Tony stashed most of his stuff here when Stark Industries went under. And if anyone knows
Why does he have a
what Tony
Winnebago?
is, it's Jarvis.
No, never mind.
This trail should take us to the archive's secret entrance.
Cool. Well,
Okay, so at least you get to play as
Nice
Bruce
different
instead of Kamala. That's at least
Yeah, that's the spirit.
better.
Are you wearing that
To an extent.
communications bud I gave you?
yeah, practically invisible. So why did you go back to the Chimera?
Well, I didn't. He did.
So... did he scare away the Resistance?
You know, honestly, Kamala, I don't remember anyone being there. Now, the big guy had a run-in with a few S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, but after that, nothing.
Oh. Right.
When's Hulkamania gonna run wild on things?
I think I found something! Bit of tight squeeze.
Yeah.
What a tight squeeze for you. That is bullshit. Look at that.
Here.
You can run through that.
Thanks.
The same thing with him. Banner's kind of scrawny in
Should be
this.
there.
Cool. So what does Jarvis
I
actually
mean, he's supposed to
look
be,
like?
but
Like an outdated hard drive from 1998.
Okay, new question. What does a 1998 hard drive...
oh, you go to hell.
Wow.
Finally. This means we're close. Oh, wait. That's well it should.
Oh, there you go.
Sending containment units.
Dr. Banner, what do I do?
Here's the question I always have. You know you're shooting Bruce Banner. Why don't you put a bullet and blow his head off instead? Oh, this is a bad idea. He has no regrets. Or the green rage monster. Punch, kick, bash, murder. I mean, at least he can dismember robots and it's not as graphic as, you know, dismembering and actually eating people. Oh dear God. Oop, and of course you got the ragdoll again. Avengers, first movie they did that. And also it's kind of funny to look at. Finish him off. Ooh. It's like baseball. Except with robots. Can you chuck him over the waterfall? Can you throw it? Okay.
This is bad. This is bad. Crap!
I'm assuming she doesn't have powers at this point in the
Get
story.
here so fast.
I'm assuming they're going to use the A-Day explosion as the explanation for Kamala Khan's powers. She was kind of on, you know, ground zero, basically. Oh, watch out for the grenade. Alright, that's at least a bit of a different mechanic. They throw grenades now. Some kind of a force field or something. Synthoid. Can you grab them when they have the shields and just like fling them around? Okay, power attacks and break shields. Ooh. Yeah, I know I can't actually, I'm not actually playing this, but I'm curious, how do the actual controls for Hulk feel? Like, is it actually relatively decent, or does it kind of suck?
What's going on down there?
Sluggish and terrible, okay, that seems fair. I mean, I guess it kind of, you know, kind of copies the rest of the game. Oh, and of course you have the aim mechanic, which is probably clunky as hell. Oh, you were able to hit him there. Should make it a little bit easier to hit the... Oh, okay, you have died. Hulk is dead. Hulk got ripped a new asshole by an army of robots. And at least it doesn't set you back too far. Not like you have to do the entire fight all over again, just the one here. Oh, that's why the motherfucker moves. Kick his ass! Murder! Ooh. Run for your lives! This is just the end result anyway, because nobody at this point would be suicidal enough to actually try and pick a fight with an actual fist fight with Hulk, like a normal person. It all has to be robots. Or cyborgs.
That you? Hope that was you. Sure hope you brought a change of clothes.
You know, that doesn't honestly sound like something weird and sexual. It does though, but I'm gonna pretend it doesn't. Did you like hold it down and jump higher? You just get a double jump. I think you need to. Actually, man, maybe that'll. Yep, there you go. So it's literally kind of like, oh, that reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order. You're probably gonna shoot me for mentioning that. Oh yeah, you're going to shoot me for mentioning that. It does look a little bit like it though, the climbing animation. I think you have to go to your left. Is that back where you were? Oh, you gotta do the fucking parkour.
I can tell by your silence that you're not amused. That's okay. I don't think Bruce likes my jokes either.
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody likes your jokes.
Okay. I won't mention the guy with the glasses.
Well, to be fair, when was the last time Hulk was actually let out anyway? I mean, in this universe, he kind of hasn't had too much action for like 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure what that symbol means. Does it mean that you have to do the power attack for that? Like okay, it doesn't seem to actually work. Or not, okay. Maybe you'll find something at some point. Maybe he has some kind of a special ability you're gonna get later. Or that's area sealed off because it's the beta. Leap and jump. This is how Hulk does his exercise. Squat and thrust.
What? Oh, crap, you're right. This doesn't look temporary.
Hulk could even say that and know what those people are. It's kind of surprising to me at this point.
Okay. We're cool.
Bearded Hulk angry.
I guess.
Oh man, AIM didn't just arrive. They've set up.
I do like the fact that they at least have different character models at various points, because this obviously does not look very much like his initial character model. There you go.
Yuck. I'm having the longest shower.
No need to worry about radioactivity. Well, actually, she might. You probably don't.
Up ahead.
Can you shimmy along the wall at all, or does it just like land you at wherever you seem to fall? Looks like you've done a fair amount anyway. Some weird jungle facility that's built into the side of a cliff because they always have to have one. Like I get the idea of building an evil lair in in a place that basically is inhospitable. But it's like you don't really have too much incentive to get people to go there. like to actually work there. No, because obviously you're supposed to get up there. Oh, okay, there you go.
Guess AIM took over the place.
How about they just have the little so that Hulk breathes aggressively?
I could head through the vents and take a look.
You're aware of who you're talking to, right? It's the Incredible Hulk. He's just gonna go murder everything. They all dead.
AIM's everywhere. You distract him. I'll find a way in. They've got guards all over the place.
He flew.
This might be a bad
Did he just?
idea.
I don't think you killed him. I think he actually blitzed through the fence. He still had some health left.
I'm in.
Good system.
These vents are huge. Looks like
Some of the
AIM built
boxes
around
actually
the
have
original
physics.
archive. Everything's new.
Go rage mode. Oh, you also regenerate when you do that too. That's pretty useful. Keep punching him in the dick. It would be kind of funny if you could just pick up their corpses afterwards and just keep hitting them against things. Eventually you just start ripping limbs off and shit. Also, for that to be taking down shields too, like, those AI have to be programmed really slow. Gotta throw stuff.
That was close. They almost saw me.
Can you leap up there at all? I mean, look like there's a few. You're professionally falling as Hulk now. Did you get stuck? Oh no, there you go. Might be able to reach it just by normally jumping. Oh, or that, or explosions. That could work.
Watch out. AIM's got serious firepower. You should see how many soldiers they've got inside. And he's definitely got AIM's attention.
Maybe if you hit another one, they'll keep blowing up. Oh yeah, there's more explosives behind those guys on the right. There you go. Alright, at least they made that somewhat easy. So you don't have to just keep throwing like a million rocks, because I think each one of them takes 3 rocks to actually kill. Oh, that guy's pissed. There you go. Cop out, fuck you attack. And he did.
The original archive must be deeper inside the building. I'll keep looking.
There you go. Throwing him around. It doesn't seem like the combat is very varied in this. I mean, you go. The only thing that's really variably different with the Hulk combat is the throw ability in addition to the punch ability. But it basically looks like it's kind of the same. It doesn't even look like does he even have a dodge function? Oh, already kind of does. He has that little like kind of side shuffle he does. He doesn't have like a full dodge roll. I mean, at least that's kind of interesting. Oh, this dude is kicking your ass. Get him. Punch him in the dick. Oh, he punched you in the dick. That motherfucker. Kick his ass. There you go. They should let you do like, I mean, I know some of them, they do have some finishers where it's like they have you know, the boss finishers and stuff like what they showed you. Oh, what, we have collectibles? Or is this no power boosting? Okay. Nanites. So you get to equip, okay, so you have a right arm, a left arm, a body, and a head? Looks like. You can equip a certain amount at a certain time. Yeah, because the one in your inventory, I think, is, some of those are different. Like, the bottom one is a different one than the one you have equipped. Lock.
Smash door. Dr. Banner.
Oh, are they gonna do? Because they've stated this is gonna be a live system eventually when it actually comes out. So are they gonna do a thing where you have to, where they're gonna let you buy like upgrades and stuff off of whatever service this is gonna be on? Because that would not be good. That would not be a good idea.
It might be the archive.
God, look at the size of him.
What's that say? Reinforcements inbound.
Oh, I thought those were penguins, robot penguins or something.
That's the first floor. I don't think they know I'm here.
Doctor, I know you can hear me. Please. You can fight it. I don't want to.
I don't know if you want him to fight the Hulk right now, because if he does that, he's probably going to get shot and killed. You probably want to wait until after he's finished, like, brutally massacring all these guards. Oh god, no. Neat. I have no idea what any of that is. Oh, nanites, okay. God. It is nice though that the enemies don't, like, you know, it looks like you can move through an area and the enemies don't respawn. There's a set amount. Once you've killed them all, you can kind of look around and see stuff. Because a lot of these types of games have a lot of collectibles and shit like that, so it is kind of nice that they don't give you like a constant flow of enemies to inhibit you if you're looking to collect some stuff. Nuclear radioactivity. Alright, so you got, alright, so you have an upgrade skill tree, and I'm assuming each Avenger is going to get this, which is probably a nice addition, so you got 1 point to spend. Did you just spit out the glass?
There's a path up through the research lab. You have to bust through the server room.
This isn't you. This monster isn't you, Doctor. He wouldn't want this research destroyed. He needs it.
There you go. Attack the one. I gotta use the heavy attacks, got the shield. Ooh. Still got the floating little thing back there, but nope, that died too. It's there. Explosion took that out. Alright, so as far as like the, oh god, well that went down. See, here's the thing though, Tenchi, I think that Hulk just wants to destroy everything, so it doesn't really matter at this point, like what he's doing. Oh god, you just have a fun little cavalcade of enemies right here that they're gonna murder. This also doesn't look like incredibly difficult to do in terms of you know, just the combat and actually killing the enemies. I know you said the controls itself were pretty shit to begin with. But the actual gameplay and the enemies don't look all that difficult. Although you are playing on normal modes, so it wouldn't be any different on harder modes. Or if they just do that thing where they just add more enemies. Got a nanite. You know, from the outside looking in, if you know, the public didn't know about the context of this, they would just say, hey, look at this security footage of the Hulk ripping people limb from limb in a local office building. This is why you don't ask Bruce Banner about TPS support. Just don't. Because this is what you're in for. Your building's gonna get ripped apart. Okay. Like 2 minutes after I said it looked easy. Then that happened. So I guess I'm kind of bad luck on that side. God damn it! I don't need to see your man hands. Break the glass wall. Oh, nope, they did that for you. Wow. So you can just keep like repeatedly ripping chunks out of the floor. That's actually kind of hilarious. You can just do that at infinite and there's actually no like damage from what you're doing. It's like, oh yeah, I just have a chunk of floor and then it just immediately heals itself. Like, it would be kind of interesting if they actually did a mechanic in this where like when you pull up a chunk out of the floor, it actually pulls a chunk out of the floor and you can't pull another chunk out of that spot. So like you have kind of a limited amount of them that you can actually get. At least it kind of varies up the combat a little bit, because I have a funny feeling that is going to be a system that gets abused to all hell for people that try to do this game without like taking a hit or something. Keep punching him right in the dick. There you go. Oh, okay, that guy's dead. That guy's not coming back to life. Motherfucker, you're walking up to the Hulk and punching him in the face. What do you okay, the fact that he's even stunning him is actually kind of weird. So, get him. Punch for the dick. There you go. Run around. Oh, God.
Yeah, right.
Also, it doesn't seem that the enemies have gotten all that much more difficult since the first level, at least. I mean, I remember when you were playing as Thor, they were basically about, like, 3 hits and they were pretty much done. It seems like it's relatively the same here. Although, to be fair, you're playing as the Hulk, so I'm assuming he does more damage if they're varying that between characters, so... I don't know, maybe it's just that these enemies are harder, but you're playing a stronger character, but it seems like the enemy difficulty has not really increased, and again, I'm not really sure how far into the game this actual level is, but it seems like it's at least the second or third level in the game, once you've kind of gone on your weird little journey with Kamala Khan. Also, they mentioned a fanfiction competition in this, because I've seen that soundbite, and I'm ready to laugh at it in a pathetic way. Okay, you just blew up the sea mine that was the centerpiece of that room. How do you feel? Now they're gonna have to replace that with something. It did clash with the decor of the room. It should have been glowing and green like everything else.
Let me help you, Bruce. It isn't too late.
Help me by what? Because that's kind of a relative thing when it comes to you. Because helping me would mean, you know, not making me a giant green rage monster, but at the same time, that would probably also lead to you killing me. Break the door. You know, to be honest, I mean, I wonder if there's anybody in the Marvel Universe that has ever, like, tried advertising a Hulk-proof door. Like, you know, a door installation company or something. Like, we install doors, not even the Hulk can break. I feel like that's like a product placement thing in there somewhere. Like, somebody came up with that idea. So, I don't know, maybe you can break all of them? Maybe there's something behind one of them? Or maybe this is just a room full of breakable objects for shits and giggles. That's also a possibility. I love how Hulk apparently has the power to, like, just explode things with his fists, which makes absolutely no sense, because even if those canisters were filled with oxygen or you know, propane or something like that, you'd still need a spark. I mean, worst case, if you pop, like, a propane tank, you'd probably just smell for a little while because of the odor in it. Oh, they did. Oop. Oop. It is nice they gave you the little monitor there if somebody's sneaking up on you. I'm assuming what that was this little thing to show that somebody was sneaking up on you to attack. Kind of shows the severity too. You have different colors, so yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a bad system. Especially if you're facing a lot of enemies and the camera isn't exactly in the best position all the time, it does help. Still doesn't help if the controls are ass, which apparently they are. Also, who has like a late, again, I'm not even gonna bring it up. It's a Marvel thing. The fact they have a laser as a security system is not uncommon. That would be hilarious if you could actually take that staff, impale him with it, and then like throw him into a wall or something. Like if they had those, like I said before, if they had like really good finishers for this, like okay, you wore like something like a Doom thing, but not as violent, because I know you obviously need to try and go PG-13 with this. But maybe something like a, you have these different things for different executions for different types of enemies and stuff. The more powerful the enemy, the more elaborate it is. That would have been something interesting for this to kind of customize it and change things up for the characters. But it seems like you can really only do that during boss fights. See that? Blocking again.
I'm in something called a Terragenesis lab? What is this?
Would be Earth generation, I think, if you're going to take the literal meaning of those two things. Credits. Alright, so I mean, at least the power system is relatively straightforward. I don't think. Is there a little red thing on that? Can you use that yet? Insufficient resources to actually use it, apparently, or resource required. Yeah, I don't know. Is that just like upgrading stats, maybe? Hulk is just getting disinfected. You know, if most buildings had that kind of a disinfecting system, we would have no problem with going.
You made it!
Now, if this was hilarious, they would have actually he would have taken a chunk out of the floor and just chucked it immediately through that control room.
This is where they hurt them?
Oh, shut up!
I need you to destroy this lab. Smash!
Restrain the
I command you!
You saw the truth, Banner. You were the only one.
High power gear available.
The Avengers did what we did all those years ago.
Okay, we're fighting. We're fighting this dude now.
We can still save the Inhumans from your fate.
Oh, you're headbutting them. Beat the shit out of them. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That cockpit has no protection. Oh god, that seemed absurdly easy. Of course, the minions have to teleport in. Hit him in the dick. Hit him in the dick. The Hulk is the reason why the Marvel Universe can't have nice things. See, the Avengers are the real reason why New York has such high tax rates. They have to rebuild buildings every, like, 2.5 months. Ooh. Alright. Time out. He has to respawn and murder you all again. That is a hard sell there. Again with the man. You couldn't have made those hand models like a little bit better. Those are not dainty woman hands that have been made big. Those are legitimate man hands. And yes, I am assuming her hand gender. Don't judge me on that. Grenade. Grenade. There you go. I don't know, a giant vat full of green liquid. That's usually a recipe for something you need to throw at people. Again with it. There, kicking your ass. Can you activate the rage mode? Because I'm pretty sure that recharges your health when you use the like mega attack or whatever. God, there's so many people that are being just scarred and crippled for life here, you know, and the robots. Oh, you got another one of these bastards. He looks like he's a bit tougher than the other one. Run away! Run away! If you do the thunderclap, I think it regenerates your health, if I remember correctly, because I think it did that before with you. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Forklift man killed you. That is a deadly forklift.
I can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing, but you're weak.
You probably want to be the thing, at least for a little while, until, you know, all the enemies are dead. The camera looks like it kind of maneuvers like ass, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you do get a little bit of health from murdering enemies. Run! You're stunned! That is kind of interesting they do actually have a stun beam there. Oh. Die! Oop, okay. Hulk just took a nap. He's alright. He's alright. He's just taking a nap. He'll be back in a minute. Be back in a minute to finish him off. The Incredible Bulk.
I can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this.
We're doing the pause menu now. So what abilities do you actually have? Because you have 1 point to spend. Do you have anything that's actually going to help you? Oh, okay, actually that might be interesting. There you go. A bunch of stats. I mean, so I assume it kind of goes in a loot system, so it goes from green to blue to purple to orange or something along those lines. It's kind of the standard color scheme for that type of shit. So this is probably fairly early in the game. I'm into that, or starting you out with kind of lesser stuff just because it's a demo. They don't want you to see any of the higher grade stuff you can get this year. But again, I have a funny feeling that's probably going to be monetized all hell when this game comes out. Because they said the updates for it, I guess, are supposedly going to be free, or the episodic part of it after the main game. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tuck a bunch of microtransactions in there with other stuff. Yeah, keep punching it. Keep punching it. Don't listen to the cat behind the curtain. Punch it. Kick Sigourney Weaver's ass. Get away from him, you bitch. Oh, so he can spawn just spawn robots. That is kind of cheap. He dead. I think all you got left is Sigourney Weaver. Oh my god! The explosion killed you. How does Hulk take environmental damage? I don't fucking get that. He punches through walls and floors. Oh my god, that's just cheap. What? I wonder what would happen if you can you pick him up and swing him? Because I know that was one of the moves. Yeah, maybe that's a better option because it kind of increases your reach. Okay, now you're on fire, literally. Go. Beat the shit out of him. Be doing much better this time around. Punch it in the dick. As many times as you can. Get that guy, he's the guy that's gonna stun you probably. Oh no, there's your guy that's gonna stun you. Kick him in the dick. That might have actually just killed him before he even teleported. Oh boy, now you got your guy. Maybe if you just spam that like throw debris type of thing after you get all the other enemies out of the way. I bet she shot you in the back. Oh god, you got drones. So you can spawn drones, you can spawn other guys, I presume. Ooh, good shot. There you go. I think you might have to kill him to stop the flow of enemies, maybe. Because it seems like they just keep coming. Oh, he does not like you. And he beat the living shit out of you again. Oof. Sigourney Weaver is not easy to beat in the next suit. I can hear your frustration despite the fact I can't actually hear you talking. So just be aware that it is getting across.
I can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing.
I think you should clarify. You can see him fighting random robots. This is a very vague statement. We need advice from like Flippy for all. You need to do a barrel roll. That's what needs to happen. There's really no other way around it. It's the only way to kind of win anything. It's like the 42 of combat moves. Pounded the living crap out of the robots. Those guys with the guns just really fuck you up pretty easily. However, they do appear to give you health. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Oh, alright, you got Sigourney Weaver. Okay, that's what I was talking about. That's a fun little finishing move where he just slams them into the ground. Now, I'm curious if you have different ones that you can activate for different enemies, because that would be interesting if it's just, you know, not all the same thing. I think you got him this time. Okay, you may not have him this time. Get out of there! Get the guy out of the grenade! I can't remember if you... I feel like when you did the thunderclap moves, you could, you would recharge your health, but I can't exactly remember. Watch out, he's gonna fire at you. Or not. Ground pieces. Chuck them. There you go, you got him. Oh, he still got 2 flying assholes.
I have to.
Yeah.
No, no! Get out of there! Run!
He's the Hulk. What can they actually do to him to harm him? He's literally immune to radiation. Hulk running through the hallways.
Hulk? Hulk?
He does have powers at this point. Okay. Why haven't you used them? I was down there fighting the shit out of people. You're telling me you couldn't break a window? Oh god, now you have to play as her. Oh god, this is not going to be a good
I'm
experience.
gonna try to get it open, okay?
Oh god.
Need to get power to the doors. Looks like there's a generator over there.
I'm actually kind of curious if they do a Mr. Fantastic type of build for this, if they literally just copy and paste her powers, because that would be hilarious. Oh, I guess you're supposed to swing from the... Okay, yeah. No, you just did everybody a favor by doing that. Don't worry about it.
Right, the switch. Get on it, Kamala.
Swinging. The swinging seems pretty standard. It makes sense with the power set. Cat doing? I think I'm gonna be sick. Are you actually Are you actually going to be sick because of the motion, or are you being sick because it's Kamala Khan on screen? Either one I understand completely. Oh dear Lord. Now, I'm curious how this one controls, because they're supposed to have very different control schemes. Well, actually, the camera's ass, I can tell that. I'm assuming they have like a heavy attack maybe that you can use on these guys? Okay, there you go. She does not do much damage. Oh god, you... Okay, he's dead. It almost looks like a Looney Tune animation.
Guess I've got to keep flipping switches to get the power on.
Or you can just punch shit with your man hands. That could work. Works for Hulk. Okay, her controls are actually worse than Hulk, so that's coming directly from Purity. So, if any of the people are wondering, she actually controls the worst out of any of the characters we've played so far, so that would include every character except for her. Good job making the main character of your game control like a unripened potato. Maybe an overly ripe potato. So yeah, I'm not sure what you're... do you go through that doorway, maybe? Okay, maybe not. Well, they make you jump over here, so I'm assuming you can swing... Okay, yeah, so you can swing back that. So I'm assuming that's a different platform? No, that's the same platform. Okay. Where the hell does it want you to go? Okay, treasure chest. Apex Quake Insignia. Okay. What would be nice about this too is if they did something where, kind of like maybe in Injustice 2, where you could get different gear for different characters, so you can kind of interchange and customize how you wanted. You know, you'd maybe keep the same aesthetic principles, but instead, you know, you've got various degrees that you could change it for. You know, each piece of equipment has a different stat associated with it, which they kind of do, but it doesn't really change the aesthetic of the character. Like, or maybe, you know, you could wear skins, like, instead you could just, you know, replace this character with Mr. Fantastic with the voice and everything like that, and change the dialogue, and, you know, I'm just kind of wishful thinking and trying to make this a decent game. It's not going to. Fear the man hands. Fear them. Oh, that bitch teleported. Juggle. Juggle. Mortal Kombat 11, juggle. I think might actually benefit from it. Might actually benefit from a 2D camera. Now, is the camera fixed, or do you move the camera along with the character? It looks like it moves along with the character. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, so the camera is buggy as shit, so I guess you can add that to the list of things that definitely need to be improved upon amongst basically every other major category that this game has. So story, mechanics, characters. The only plus I guess I'll give them is that it seems like at least the characters have varying abilities, so it's a bit different playing each one in terms of you know the different things that they can do. Although it seems like most of them can just punch things, which again that's pretty generic, but I get that. Oh, okay, so you actually have different skins that you can have. Oh, and again, you have your microtransaction store, so there you go. Can you actually afford any of these? You have 1,400, you need like 3,500 for that. Why does Hulk look like he's from Jersey? Palm Springs. Literally Palm Springs, okay. Okay. Oh my god. That is... If you can play through the game with that, that would be pretty hilarious. That's really, really... Oh god. You know what, that seems oddly appropriate because I feel like she wears that helmet for safety reasons. Tasha Romanoff in tight jeans? Okay, I can take that. Oh, that's actually nice. That's actually really nice. Maybe a little bit more clean with the front end there, but... Okay, I'm trying to remember which one this is. That's like the Mark 42... No, not 42. That's the newer one from the comic books. I can't remember the name of it. And then you have Black Widow from basically Avengers Endgame. Yeah, what's basically like Avengers Endgame, or kind of like a Silver Sable type of skin. Silver Age kind of thing. Okay, that's literally the same costume, you just changed the color scheme. Alright, that's a little bit different. I'm assuming this is a set of civilian clothes. A Black Widow symbol, okay. Look, I'm sorry, kid, but we can't all grow up to be as hot as Black Widow. It's just, it's not in the cards for you. Without a lot of plastic surgery. So you have a chest plate. Vest. So your hero gear, your insignia gives you stats as well, which is kind of interesting. Okay. I'm just not sure where, like, the actual exit for the room is, unless, it's above you somewhere? Oh, do you need to latch on to the light and, like, pull yourself up? Is that something that you can do? Or can you only swing from it?
Better get to that switch. Need to see what's in that archive.
Okay, there you go. What's in the box? Okay, that's in the box. That's not a good sign. Why would you give flying enemies to this character? You can't even do anything from, like, a range stand. Yeah, exactly. That just happened. Okay. Okay. Why are you giant now? You. Okay. Like, I know she has that power, but it's just like is that like her super ability? It's just like, okay, yeah, no, you're dead. Oh my god, it didn't even restart you, it just got you back up. It's one of those games that doesn't even punish you anymore. Oh, pimp slap you.
That door should open now.
That, you know what, actually, if you gave that power to just the ability to make your hand grow, and you just gave it to, like, a 70s pimp, that would be amazing. His special attack would just be the pimp slap.
In this super cool pile of Avengers stuff.
Doesn't look like a super cool pile of Avengers stuff. It looks like kind of, the Avengers yard sale, I guess would be close to it.
Maybe it's a secret lever? Oh.
No, it's something that he got drunk from, you moron.
Why display pyrite when you can afford the real thing? I should keep it.
First Stark gold. Okay. I don't know why you just leave a piece of gold inside of there. I guess maybe it's kind of the Bill Gates syndrome.
Did he plan to come back for all this someday?
Why? He has the better versions of it. It doesn't even have, like, the writing on it, like the sentimental value of, like, the old heart from the original, from the MCU films, where it has the thing, this is proof Tony Stark has a heart. You know, it doesn't even have any sentimentality in that. It's just, like, a random prototype you just put in the case. Or technically the first prototype, but just saying. Okay, so you get to move the, oh, you better be able to get that. Break that glass.
Right now, but I'm freaking out. Tony Stark's guitar.
He's known for having a guitar? Is this? I don't know if this is a comic book thing. I'm not really. Okay, that's Captain America's first shield. That's bullshit. You can't take that.
This was on display at A-Day. You don't open a secret passageway, do you?
I don't know. It doesn't look like you want to try and actually do it. Another chest. I feel like there's a fair amount of loot to actually find in the levels, which is at least nice. I'm not sure how much of it is actually useful, but...
Surprised he kept this. Still no sign of Jarvis.
Avengers West Coast. I wonder if you'll actually find the Great Lakes Avengers headquarters in there, because that was a particularly bizarre and weird chapter in the comic books. God, why did anybody think to call it that too? The Great Lakes Avengers. Like, well, what interesting shit happens in, like, Minnesota, other than, like, Fargo-related stuff? Another chest. There's a lot of these you can find. Yeah, I don't blame you for overthinking certain parts of it when you're pissed off. It's kind of like, I mean, I'm nitpicking this to an extent because I'm also not playing it. I'm not necessarily involved in the actual, you know, what Purity's doing in terms of just, you know, playing the game. But it is kind of funny to just kind of notice the little things that I guess if you played through the game on, you know, an easier difficulty, or if you're really observant, you kind of notice it being kind of stupid. Also, where did you get a monogram? Oh, actually, no, that's the Miss Marvel monogram proper anyway, so I can understand where she got that T-shirt from. Also, would that mean Carol Danvers is also in this game? Because I guarantee you that's going to be a horror show. Old Soviet bunker.
What's over here?
Soviet Russia? Hulk screws you! You found a refrigerator.
Looking sharp, guys.
It's a group photo. Swear to God, if you take a picture of this for your fucking Instagram. Things.
No way.
There's Jarvis.
Jarvis.
You stored him on one fucking hard drive? I feel like that thing should be the size of a bookcase.
What you got there, Cricket?
Okay, I did actually see this part. I forget why a bomb.
Why don't you let me have that?
I don't think so.
You got scaly lizard nipples.
Disappointing.
Hulk is gonna beat the shit out of you.
You're not looking well. All units, find the girl and stay out of my way. There's something wrong with you.
High purity in everyone.
There he is. This is getting fun.
Punch him square on the dick. So wait a minute, can you just keep repeatedly stunning him like that? Because that's fucking hilarious. He literally can't do anything. He just keeps taking damage. Oh my god, you found a way to cheese the boss already, and it's only the fucking demo. Oh, that is beautiful and horrible at the same time. That you don't even have to take a hit. I wonder if you can do that to the whole fighter, if he'll actually adapt. Because that would be kind of funny.
Too kind of word for a grotesque thing like you.
Dude, look who's talking. At least I don't have scales and horns and shit coming out of me.
I found the archive schematic. I think I can find my way to you.
I think actually he becomes kind of indestructible in this a little bit.
This is where I evolved.
Here's the X. Oop. Bitch, please. Oh, wow, he's just getting fucking him slapped right now. So does that happen every time he tries to grapple? Because again, that kind of just takes it out of it. Like, he can just beat the living tar out of him. Oh my god, the same thing fucking works. That is so cheap. That they just let that happen. It's like nobody figured out that you can just do those attacks in unison and just keep doing it over and over again and keep stunning him. Oh god, that was easier than the previous fight. Okay, that's a magnetically charged mine, I assume? Looks like something like that. Uh-oh. Alright, that was kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, he's dead. Or at least, you know, very, very heavily injured. I doubt anybody's calling an ambulance for that.
Is it dead?
Aren't you supposed to be the fangirl? You know who? You should know who that is.
Where are we anyway?
In a burning, possibly collapsing structure.
Okay. Show me your secrets.
Case 705. According to our lead scientist, we have successfully reverse-engineered Terrigen gas.
What? Wait, please.
Calm Calm down. In a moment, this will all be over. Administer the cure.
What does that mean?
I forgot like who that actual supervillain is, or if he's just one of the people that got infected by the gas. He might be Iceman, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he appears to be shooting ice. Yeah, they're ice-related villain, but yeah, it looks kind of like Iceman. I don't think they list what the name was at the beginning. I didn't catch that.
Where am I?
A promising result. Case 705 has made a remarkable recovery and will be monitored for the next 24 hours. Congratulations. You've been cured.
Impossible.
Where did you get that coat?
We should get out of here.
Did you steal that off a corpse?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, you can feel
Star
free
Trek doors.
to make it
And how did you get a new shirt?
Homie.
It's exactly like the old one.
Thanks.
You good? I'm not used to you being this quiet.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, dumbass.
Okay. Okay. Good. So... yeah.
What if it's real?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
You were waiting for that. You should have just kept walking, man.
What if it's real? I mean, it looks real, but what if I could be normal again?
Oh, please, God, I actually kind of hope it is real.
It didn't work like that.
Then you can just be an obsessive fangirl and eventually get a bunch of cease and desist orders because you've been stalking
Looks like
people.
it really hurts, but maybe that's worth it?
Kamala...
I never really fit in before. I mean,
You now?
Superheroes were my world, and I figured if I could just win that fan fiction competition, you know, then everything would just be...
There's where this entire thing implodes in on itself.
Now look at me. I'm a freak.
Whoa, you're not a...
Just say she is and get it over with, Bruce.
Hey. What you did back there took a lot of guts. Stupid. But it still took guts. And not a lot of people could, you know, do that.
I wish he was still Hulk during this speech, because then it would at least be amusing.
What?
It's nothing. Thank you. This room is really great.
Okay.
Or it will be. I mean,
okay.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, so now you have to rebuild the Avengers facility, I assume, which will be another plot point in this.
Okay, I'll go...
So again, this is probably like probably the third level, I'd say.
Alright. Good job, Kamala. That was an awkward...
Okay, so yeah, now you get to wander around your room and go and check your email. Because I'm sure that's going to be a thing.
Now I have my own room on the Chimera. Is this really happening?
Yeah, he does just jack clothes from dead people, although I'm curious who was wearing his exact garb of a purple shirt and business wear. Also, where did he get the extra pair of glasses that just happened to fit his description?
I think they were using it for storage or something.
Lady, it's a derelict building that's been like that for at least a couple of years. The fact that anything in this building hasn't just been looted by random people is surprising.
This thing was in the
Although it appears to be built on
Maybe
either
Mr. Stark can fix it.
Arizona desert. Yep, I told you, checking your emails. Gotta get to email that boy you like. No, keep that on.
That's better.
Oh, figures you turn off the good music.
wonder who was staying here before. I should go talk to Bruce. Or I could look around some more now that some of the doors are working. You know, give him some time to forget.
Let's go look at Abomination's corpse and poke him with a stick. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that out loud because somebody probably will try and do that. That'd probably not be great. Although to be fair, if it's red again, then you can at least blame him for that. Go for my ways. Alright. Purity also says that she's betting that somebody is probably going to buy this game for her just to force her to stream it and play it. And me probably to watch her play it and make fun of it. So, if you enjoy the pain, even though currently she is locked in silence because this game happens to just destroy your computer settings upon as soon as you launch it. Again, hopefully that's a problem that'll probably get fixed. Then you can listen to my horrible commentary over the gameplay that is broken. Although so far we haven't phased through any walls. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. The Avengers symbol, it's kind of nice. This other... Yep, there you go. Ooh. See, when it glowed like that, I thought you were gonna get like an orange one or something.
What is all this stuff?
Oh, that's the cloning tank. You didn't think you were still working with the original Avengers, did you? They all died a long time ago.
We should get some nice herbs growing in here. Basil, thyme, maybe some oregano.
Yeah, special kind of oregano is what you want. That's actually a humidor for all the Avengers weed products. How do you think Hulk gets calmed down after a fight? Imagine like the Avengers, like you took that scene from Age of Ultron where they're all just fucking around after the party, except they're all passing a joint around. That would be the funniest shit ever. Then Ultron just shows up and just looks at him like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Hey, Bruce.
Yep, as usual, Bruce is just playing
Sorry
Tetris on the 3D Tetris machine.
No, don't worry about it.
Any luck with you-know-who?
Good timing. I was just about to take a look.
I'm assuming the next person you try and find is Iron Man.
Just push that button.
Push the red nuke button. The nuclear option is the best option. It looks like a toy shield. I mean, it kind of does. I feel like it's not big enough. I feel like that should actually be a bit larger to be Captain America's shield. It doesn't look like it would really cover that much outside of his arm. It might be easier to throw, though. Yeah, I think it should be a bit bigger. Okay, that's just glitching through the sheet. The console design is actually glitching through the sheet that's covering it. So, oh man, that's definitely something we got to fix from a graphical standpoint. The wind's alright, that's not too bad. Honestly, most of the models in this, I don't really have too much of a problem with, at least from the props and stuff like that. The physical models, again, kind of look a little weird.
Good afternoon, Dr. Banner.
Whoa.
And they modeled Jarvis after his interpretation from Age of Ultron.
Stark's super awesome computer pal.
Oh, I'm just a rather very intelligent system.
I don't know if that's the stream lagging or not, but I'm getting some static.
But you can call me Kamala.
Pleasure, Miss Kamala.
Is the chat, are you guys getting any static from this as well?
The system is on emergency lockdown.
It's done to the Batmobile. Blood.
Looks like I tripped the security sensors when I was in the lab.
Yeah, no, it looks fine now. Although I will say, actually, I don't know if it's maybe just the quality of the demo, but sometimes when they move around, especially in those scenes where they're talking to one another, it looks it looks very kind of clunky. Like Bruce Banner when he moved his head back there, he almost like twitched his head to the side like Jeff Goldblum on The Fly. On another, there's probably a list of these I'd imagine like per level. Ooh, gamma ray emitter band, 5 stars. Assuming those are Hulk's things. Dayne. Level 1. Unfortunately, I think that just mutes you, and not the actual character, which would be pretty interesting if it actually did like this dialogue option. You just hear your mouth moving and nothing comes out. I'm assuming as you recruit other Avengers, more rooms will wind up being open to you.
Okay,
so I think there's a training center in here somewhere. I think I remember seeing.
All right, you're gonna use the console on the lab table to disable the sensors.
Gonna give him like a radio filter or something. Oh, he's just talking next to you. Seems we've discovered a rather potent virus.
I think I made it worse.
It's okay. Just means you'll need to disable the security sensors manually. Look for the little red lights.
How the heck am I supposed to reach them?
Really?
Oh.
Are you?
Right. Duh, stretchy arms.
I'm glad at least Bruce Banner said that. I'm glad they didn't at least like leave it off and then have you like figure it out on your own. It's like you literally could stretch your limbs. Like, how do I reach something? I'm assuming you just punch it. Okay, there you go.
Okay, this is easy.
This is not how you actually disable a legitimate security system. This is how you destroy a security system. But apparently the Avengers have infinite amounts of money.
Black Widow sneaking into a Hydra base.
Uh-huh, that's nice.
Didn't think it could actually be a real thing an Avenger did, you know? I mean, not that I'm a real Avenger or anything.
Oh, you're not. You're not. Don't flatter yourself. What did you get? Was that a vanity item? Looked like a comic book. Alright, so you have, oh God's sakes, they have those stupid generation covers. So isn't that supposed to be Kate Bishop? Another one with Kate Bishop. You have 2 Hawkeye covers and Hawkeye is not in the fucking game. That is a travesty. Look, I know I'm making a big deal about that, but honestly, it was really fun playing as Hawkeye because he's usually the cheapest character
Almost
in
done,
games
kiddo.
like this.
All right, that did it.
Woohoo!
All right, come on back.
I don't need the dance move. Ever. Again. Challenge points. I mean, the game's already a challenge enough as it is. It's the controls suck and the level design is kind of meh. I wonder if you punch him,
Nice work,
like if you like punch him in the back of the head, he'll Hulk out eventually.
Jarvis?
Searching now. Hold on. Something is wrong, Dr. Banner.
That's not good.
Oh dear. It appears my neural uplink was damaged when the Chimera crashed. It's highly specific SHIELD technology. Without it, I can't access the global database.
SHIELD?
You're telling me that you need a secret SHIELD device to access the fucking internet?
Is she leading S.H.I.E.L.D. now?
Sort of. No one knows what happened to Director Fury, so Hill is the only one I know I can trust.
Yeah, unfortunately they had another life body decoy incident.
It's good to see you.
After my run-in with the Hulk, I wasn't sure we'd be hearing from you again.
Yeah, sorry about all that. Hulk's been having some issues.
You don't have to apologize. All our lives fell apart after that day.
Hulk not having issues.
I'm just glad to see the Avengers back in action.
Well, not quite.
Hi, Kamala Khan. It's just the two of us for now. We're trying to find Mr. Stark.
Yeah, Marie, we're gonna need a neural uplink. You've gotta have one stored somewhere.
All of our resources were seized by AIM, and most agents are still in hiding. But I may know where to look. I'm sending the coordinates to your war table. I can brief you on the way.
Shall I prep the Quinjet's engine, sir?
What Quinjet?
Okay, so apparently you have different things you can do here. Finding surveillance network data.
Use the war table to set the Quinjet's destination of your next mission. The coordinates Commander Hill provided lead to an installation in a remote tundra region. I have marked the location on your war table. Missions that are critical to your investigation of AIM will be marked with the Avengers A. I thought that would be appropriate.
Okay, so that at least confirms that there'll be side missions, so maybe things that are specific to characters or going after specific supervillains. So that might be something that's at least kind of amusing, so you can get away from the main story and just play a little mini story with a character that you enjoy. So I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting little system. I'm curious if there's other systems on it because there are multiple consoles. I know there's supposed to be a simulation system because I did see that in one of the videos for this.
Some missions will contain enemies with special abilities and modifiers. It would be wise to examine a mission's modifiers and plan your loadout accordingly. AIM forces in this region are reported to use cryotech weaponry. Equip any cold protection gear you may have to better your chances of
What?
success.
You're back. Cold protection gear, so you have to actually keep multiple gear types depending on the environment. That's a tad annoying. Like your superheroes, the Hulk just walks around half naked 99% of the time. Strike team. No duplicate heroes will assemble into the same team. Toggle matchmaking on or off. This is actually kind of a long demo. I'm assuming it's gonna cut off as soon as you get on the Quinjet, though.
Uh-huh. I think you just wanted to go on a road trip in your RV.
No.
Hey. Play as Hulk, that would be kind of a nice thing. Did say that his controls were a bit better. I'd be surprised if it actually lets you go on the next mission.
Okay, Hulk, we've got to find that neural uplink. Maybe Mr. Stark can find us some more footage of what happened to Cap. At least I sure hope so.
I think he's listening. I think he's in his own little world. It's kind of like talking to somebody at a rock show. Like, traveling to destination. I'm assuming it will just endlessly load. Okay, this is gonna have to be like one of those repeat clips that you're doing, where it's just like him and
giving you access to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s secure frequency. It should lead you to the bunker. Hang on.
They actually give you another mission.
Getting some interference. Something down there is blocking the tracker. See if you can find out what.
On it.
Keep an eye
get
on
him,
him,
Hulk.
Paula. AIM has found the bunker. They've been looking very close to some things we need.
You know, the sad part is sometimes I can't tell if that's actually the game that's the audio's skipping or if that's actually just like a broken up radio message. I'm pretty sure it's a broken up radio message.
I will guide. Due to their signal jammers.
For platform. Because reasons.
That obstruction should be around here somewhere. Keep an eye out. I heard that.
There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
High profile guys, you got a chance at gear for every mission, which is pretty good. Got the face tank. Oh. I was gonna say, if you just killed that thing for doing that, that's pretty hilarious. I wonder if the stun trick works on him too. Oh, you're invincible when you're like that, pretty much. Alright, so it's basically the Destiny system for comparing gear.
Sure is pretty out here.
If you're done observing the scenery...
Right, sorry. Eyes on the prize.
Stay focused, goddammit. Wonder if Kamala Khan's like a kleptomaniac, like anything shiny she just immediately has to go towards and try and steal. She strikes me as the kind of person that gets distracted easily by shiny objects.
I need to be closer to breach the system.
Yeah, no shit. Because I have to actually physically breach the system, don't I?
I wonder what's inside that AIM building.
If you're curious, there should be an external locking mechanism you can use to open the doors.
Right, like a switch or something. You want to look around?
Or I can just rip the doors open. Because I'm fucking Hulk. But of course
Can you
not.
sneak past them?
I'm sorry, again. Sneak past them. Giant green rage monster.
You'll have to deal with whatever's disrupting the signal before you're able to track down that bunker. Sorry. Carry on.
They're both dead.
We've got this.
It's we! What are you doing? You're running around and providing horrible commentary. Your commentary is worse than mine, and that's saying something. What would be even funnier is if you could actually, like, when you do that little attack where you, like, throw them and stuff like that, is if it also threw her. Because it was just a ragdoll effect that, you know, they weren't, your companions weren't immune to. I wonder if there's a way to turn friendly fire on. It would be more hilarious. I've been trying to hit her.
There is a chest with gear close by.
I don't blame you. I don't. I did play X-Men Origins Wolverine the game. I did like that game. That game was really interesting, although it was really broken when you got to higher levels because when you did the executions, you were invincible. which, you know, as surprising as it may seem, it does get old watching Wolverine carve people in half, you know, over and over and over again like a million times. They also had like a system in there where you could go into like this like training room and you could like dismember enemies however you wanted with Wolverine's claws, which is pretty funny. And they had some good alternate costumes in that too. Powder blue and yellow, the gold and brown, the X-Force one. So I love how Hulk just like kicks open the box. It's like, I'm not even gonna be gentle with this, I'm just gonna kick it. Hulk doesn't know what fall damage is.
Firing now.
I'm curious if Hulk could actually achieve fall damage. I don't think it's even possible. Did you just like... that's the other thing too, is I wonder, like, because the Hulk is technically radioactive because of the gamma radiation. I wonder if, like, when he fights people, if, like, the villains he defeats will eventually get cancer because of that. It's just like Hulk has defeated you and also, you know, defeated your ability to have children. You know, the radiation probably sterilized you. There you go. Alright, it's still pretty basic, like, smash on the ground, but at least it's a decent finisher. I'm just happy that you can actually play as other characters. It doesn't necessarily force you to play as Kamala Khan after a point. Even though, obviously, you said that the controls are like ass. Beat up them turrets. What happens? Oh, there we go.
You're an Avenger?
Miss Khan, the shield signal is being blocked by a local AIM security node. I'll need you to get me
Curious if
close
she's
to the
actually
node so I can disable the disruption.
Okay, let's get close to that node thing, Hulk. Jarvis needs to do his thing.
Oh, respawn restricted. Okay, so you do have various points where you will die and you won't, once you engage certain characters, you won't actually respawn. You'll have to go back to the beginning of the fight. Well, that is kind of interesting to have that. Again, that's kind of like Destiny in a way. Also, apparently they're trying to freeze you to death. You gotta take out those freezy dudes.
I'm working
Sure
on
you,
clearing up
Mr.
the
Freeze
signal.
wannabes.
Just stay within proximity of the security node.
Okay.
Finish them off.
He did. She must do like next to no damage to these guys. Oh god, you got another mech. Good use of the thunderclap.
How you doing, Jarvis?
Making progress. Keep those AIM forces away from the security node.
So they can revive you too when you actually have companions. So that's a little bit of a nice touch. It doesn't make sure that you just go to like a screen until everybody dies or the fight's over. However, I feel like that revive time was pretty easy for her to do. Kick his ass. Whoop his ass. At least she actually can kill stuff too. It's not just like a system where it's just like she looks like she's fighting, but she's not really doing much damage to them all. How did you fail? Wait, I don't understand. How did you fail? You weren't that far away from the point. Oh god, you literally just have to stay in that tiny little circle, and you're playing like a almost a solely melee character. Oh, that's a hard one. Although to be fair, your other choice is Kamala Khan, who is also basically a sole melee character.
You're an Avenger?
Miss Khan, the shield signal is being blocked by a local AIM security node. I'll need you to get me close to the node so I can disable the disruption.
Okay, let's get close to that node thing, Hulk. Jarvis needs to do his thing.
Whoop his ass. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he does have the melee range still, but I don't think he does as much damage as Hulk does when he like throws chunks of earth. Can you do a thunderclap?
I'm working on clearing up the signal. Just stay within proximity of the security node.
Yeah, revive me, bitch.
How you doing, Jarvis?
Making progress. Keep those AIM
Jarvis
forces
sucks.
away from the security node, please.
Oh man, every time they keep hitting you with that friggin' freeze beam. Run, bitch, run! Bitch, get over here and heal me! Her AI is dumb. Her AI is real dumb. Yeah, get over.
Guys, we can do this.
Oh, you're boned. She's never gonna get enough time.
I've almost taken control
Oh, never
of the
mind.
security
Okay.
node. Just a bit longer.
Okay, she managed. Only get like 3 knockdowns and then it fucks you. Ah, that sucks. I guess when they get in on you like that, I guess you just have to rely on the super moves.
You're an Avenger?
Miss Khan, the shield
keep saying
signal is
that,
being blocked
and
by
yet
a
I
local
keep-
AIM security node.
Keep getting your ass kicked.
I'll need you to get me close to the node so I can disable the disruption.
Okay, let's get close to that node thing, Hulk. Jarvis needs to do his thing. Come back time, Avengers!
Dialogue is fucking terrible. You know, I kind of had an idea when they started bringing up fan fiction stuff in this. Is like, is this entire thing just actually Kamala Khan's fan fiction? Because that would be hilarious if she was just like a pathetic person in like a basement or something who was thinking of stuff as fan fiction and she lived in the Marvel universe. And it would be the ultimate troll, and it would actually be kind of hilarious, but I doubt they're actually going to do it. Back in the circle. Now I'm actually curious though. Does it count if
I'm working
she's
on
in
clearing up the
circle and
signal.
you're not?
Just stay within proximity of the security node.
Kill it. They're kill it. Nice, she's got the big guy distracted. He's probably not going to be able to kill her.
Jarvis?
Making progress. Keep those AIM forces away from the security node, please.
There you go. Alright, so that's only your first knockdown, so that's not too bad. If you have like a super attack, it's probably
I've almost taken control of the security node. Just a bit longer.
No. Two, you got one more.
Oh man, this hurts.
These enemies must be defeated.
She's about ready to keel over too. May happen this time. There you go. Nice.
The signal should be coming through now.
Loud and clear.
The tracker will lead you to the shield bunker.
Follow the beeps. Got it. Still can't reach Commander Hill, huh? Gonna try not to let that freak me out. Let's get out of the cold, Hulk.
Like a specific area, although the big tower over there might give that away if that's what that is.
Data remains inconclusive.
Finding the shield bunker is harder than I thought.
Running through the woods. And you'll actually hit the edge of the map.
Hey Jarvis, you think AIM's looking for the shield bunker as well?
A sound theory, Miss Khan.
We're close. Do you see anything?
I think you were in the area. There you go. Open up.
I think we found it.
Nice work. Let's hope that neural uplink is inside.
We'll get you back to yourself.
So we thought that a bunker would be opened by a foot
I appreciate the sentiment. It is rather unpleasant existing without instantaneous access to all the information in the known universe.
Blow it the fuck up. Where's Tony Stark with some C4? Tell Hulk go down. Hulk is like the Fonzie of the Marvel Universe. He just hits shit and it works.
Not having an uplink, I mean. Is it like losing your memory?
I'm not sure what the human equivalent would be. I suppose it's like being locked out of the library.
Oh, like when Ami shuts off the Wi-Fi.
Quite.
Supposed to know who the fuck that is. I'm assuming that's filled in at some point, unless that's literally just a solid comic reference. Again, I'm not really that familiar with a lot of the nuances for a comic line, other than the fact it was an invisible failure of a sales thing. Let me through the door, damn it! We got a couple of chests in here. Found a comic. Now, what would be interesting is if they actually gave you real comics that you could read in this. That would be something else that would be kind of a fun little collectible, because you could actually look at it and read the comic book in the game. You could have like a little comic book collection inside the game itself. But I think all they give you is covers. Ooh, classic. Iron Man. Oh, Civil War Iron Man. And Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. Mr. Hulk goes to Washington. Classic design. Oh, so that's your actual classic Hulk with the purple pants. I'm assuming either Gray Hulk or something along those lines. Although I think the next one is. Oh, that's. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything about that. General one, and then you have Day of the Dead Hulk, apparently. Possessed, okay. Pumped. Isn't Hulk always pumped, though? Little nameplates, comic art. Again, I like the collectibles. The collectibles are at least kind of fun. You got the little aesthetic value of them, so that you do get a little bit out of that. But I mean, again, it doesn't really help a lot in terms of the gameplay and how shit works. So is that like a purchasing thing, or like how does that work? Oh, you spend the green shit on that, I think. Nope, you spend the regular stuff on that, okay. These are actually pretty cheap to actually buy. Point to burn. Hulk always looks like, when he does poses in this, he looks like he's trying to pose in the mirror for like a Snapchat video. Hulk just finished Hulk's workout. Look at Hulk's biceps. Oh. You got the Palm Springs outfit. That looks so fucking stupid. Oh my god, you look like. Oh, I don't know if I can even say what you look like on stream. That is not a good look for Hulk. I don't know if that ever appeared in the comic book. I don't think I really want to know. Unless the comic book was outrageously funny.
The neural uplink is nearby.
Cool. Whoa. What's happening?
I believe we may have triggered a classified shield security system.
What's going on here?
Hello, Avengers.
That's the voice I figured Hulk would have with that.
Nick Fury.
If you're hearing this, then the worst has happened. I'm gone, and that means I need you now more than ever. I always knew S.H.I.E.L.D. might fall, so I made sure it could also rise again. These are the S.H.I.E.L.D. protocols. S.H.I.E.L.D. was built to protect the world. In times like this, when it all seems hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong. So I need a favor. Deliver these protocols to any remaining sub-director. They'll give S.H.I.E.L.D. what they need to rebuild.
I'm done Dugan and Mariah Hill.
Good luck, Avengers. Fury out.
Say what again?
Director Fury. Like
He needs to do a Sam Jackson monologue at some point. That would just be fucking hilarious. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go with the full Sam Jackson one. They kind of did that weird amalgamation of general, regular Nick Fury and Ultimate Nick Fury. You get to go into the cloning chamber, whatever the hell that is. This is where Fury stores all his failed results for his life body doubles. You're just gonna find an entire vat filled with hands. The music's getting a little clunky again. It's getting kind of staticky. Push the button. And you just nuked half of West Africa.
It's him.
They must have
oh yeah, that
you
is that sound is
Protect
that
the
sounds
uplink.
like a robot
I
having
think
sex
I can
with
upload the
another
protocols
robot.
to a secure server.
We've got to get this data back to the Chimera.
Okay, no, never mind. It fixed itself. Bitch, please. I wonder if you can throw him like that. Oh, you can. Nice. You're trying to hit her with the fucking guy. That would be kind of fun, actually, if you could, like, several guys, like, Hulk throw somebody who's still alive, and then somebody jumps up in the air and, like, hits them or something. That would be kind of fun. Or if you could do, like, combined attacks. I think they had that little one in the first level they showed, but I don't think they had a lot. It's actually considerably longer than I thought it was for a demo. I think I only watched up to the part where she was talking about fanfiction stuff and I turned it off. Originally, when I was looking at cinematics.
The files are secure.
Hulk is still beating people to death with corpses, even though they're already dead. Mission complete. I would assume that is the end of the demo.
Wow. Director Fury. Got more than we bargained.
My
for,
God, you
Jarvis.
look so stupid in that
Better
outfit.
get this back to the Chimera.
Charting a course now.
Score 80%. Rate your, rate your experience at 2. I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't go with a 1. She's just going to stay level 1 forever. I think we can just accept that at this point. That's what I would do if I actually had this game. I would level every single character possible except for her.
Now that the neural uplink has been successfully installed, I can access my full database. Director Hill is reviewing the SHIELD protocols that you also recovered.
Feeling better, Jarvis?
Everything seems to be in working order.
I'm a computer, you dumbass. I don't see it.
To SHIELD. Thank you, Bruce. You too, Kamala. With this, I can start rebuilding SHIELD in earnest. If you ever need anything, give me a call. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
Looking forward to it, Director.
Kinky.
I should salute or something.
No. No need.
No. You don't need to make this any more cringy than it already is.
You think you can get us Tony?
This will take some time, but I should be able to find Mr. Stark. In the meantime, I've uncovered something that might be of interest to Ms. Khan in the harm room.
Okay, this is your...
The holographic
This is
reality machine.
the training room, the danger room, basically.
Whoa. That sounds
Just
awesome.
call it the fucking danger room. That's what it is.
I should warn you, the system may be a little irregular.
Oh god, and I do remember this part of it.
Only 0.000.
You need to go into the room to know exactly how bad it is.
I trust you. I guess.
Proceed through the crew quarters. The harm room is on the lower floor of the hangar bay.
Thanks, Jarvis.
Black Widow, she ain't moved back in yet. Oh, Hulk's moved in though, you might be able to get in his room. You just find an entire closet filled with ripped jeans. There you go. That was a newer one, I think. Yeah, 2001. Oh my god, he actually just has a bed covered in ripped jeans. That's fucking hilarious. Where he disposes of all his hulked out pants. Bros are back. He's fucking dead, supposedly. I doubt that's gonna stay that way for very long. Cap's just been kidnapped the entire time and being brutally tortured, so all he wants to do is murder the Avengers.
Pacific Northwest. What you just witnessed was blurry footage from an older phone, but there's no mistaking what it shows. The incredible
Rocket fuel. I'm surprised that isn't a Monster Energy machine.
I received this from an anonymous source who described waking up.
Oh yeah, I forgot this isn't a
Still hard
walking
to believe
simulator
all
like
this
Death
is
Stranding.
real. I mean, I just flew on a Quinjet to a secret SHIELD base. We saw Nick Fury, and now
I don't need you
Jarvis
gushing,
and not
please,
keeping
God.
my cool at all. Sorry.
No need to apologize, Ms. Khan.
No, there is. Don't lie to her. There is a reason to apologize. You apologize right now for being in this game. Why is there always why is Bruce Banner
I'm
living in a fucking
surprised this thing
Winnebago?
made it to the archive and back in one piece.
Olympia Archive.
Yep, that's where we found you. Not much left of it now.
Like built into the side of a mountain. Green glowing shit, that's never a good sign in a room. Elevator, maybe? Or is this, oh no, this is your danger room.
Ready.
Powering up.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, see,
Welcome to the
this is the problem, is I don't need to hear her voice coming out of Iron Man.
Indeed. I patched in Mr. Stark's old combat simulator. I hope you don't mind.
Are you kidding? I am Iron Man! Do your worst, virtual bad guys!
Well, I'm sorry. I wrote even more. Oh, God. Iron Man doing the moonwalk. Tony Stark, activate dance protocol.
Excellently done.
So how does Iron Man rate in related to Hulk and Kamala? Like, is he better than both of them, or are his controls just still complete junk? Okay, so he's at least halfway decent. So that's kind of a good sign, at least. As I say that, you start getting your ass kicked by somebody. You probably have to wait until he gets into the strike animation. There you go. Oh.
That was splendid.
There you go.
Here we go.
Intrinsic energy. Okay, so that's your basic thing. So is that how you fire your Omni Beam, I would assume?
Excellently done. That's quite all right.
Hey.
You can definitely handle this.
Oh yeah, it's a simulation. I would assume you can handle that.
That will do, I think. Well done. Let's begin.
Is it moonwalk?
If I had hands, I would applaud.
Fly. Okay. I wonder if they're actually going to give you like any kind of decent flying sections in this instead of just like a a rail thing. I believe I can fly.
That will do, I think. Well done.
Nope.
Here we go.
And you can juggle, that's not bad. Punch him, kick him, punch him, kick him. Hey, you just blew up the hutch. That was no reason. That was just a nice piece of furniture. Did I take any fall damage? Eh, no, not really. I got the big guy. Purple shot. If you put up your shield, does that mitigate that? Enough time to have shit to recharge so you can blow the living shit out of it. There you go.
It's over? Let's do it again!
Oh, you go fuck yourself. You only get one. So you can just fuck with them all now? Except for Captain America for some reason. There's no way this entire thing is part of the demo. They're not going to let you play all those. If this actually lets you play some of these, that would kind of be shocking to me. Black, I'm assuming these are just all like multiplayer levels that you can play through. Hulk's the highest one, and also I guess it gives you an opportunity to level your guys because apparently they all start out at some form of level 1. They don't level with, which would be kind of better as if it was kind of like a cumulative pool. So one levels up and the others all level up instead of leveling them up separately. But I guess that's kind of the way they're going to keep you on this for the grind. I'm actually kind of curious if they actually did let you into the game proper, because that would be kind of funny. That's the rescue armor. Tony Stark in the Alpha suit. Stealth, either Stealth or War Machine, I can't tell. I hope they have the old Silver Bullet one, that one's kind of fun. That's the Heartbreaker armor. Let's look at the various costumes you can wear. I wish they had a thing where you could just have everybody look like Hulk does in the
Avengers,
fedora and the
our
white
agents
beater
in
and
the
stuff.
field
That
have
would be hilarious
identified the
if you got
location of an
everybody to look
AIM
like that.
data vault. The vault contains research on new combat synthoids and needs to be destroyed. Get in there, take out the server vaults, and get out before AIM reinforces the facility.
Holy shit, you actually can play
AIM has
all
a set
those
of
missions.
turbines
That's kind of
powering one
ridiculous.
of their emergency generators. Disable them.
Yeah, this is actually extremely big for a demo. I'm really surprised. Yeah, because that's the other thing too that was weird is that on the demo footage that I saw, it ended with the Nick Fury mission. I think I don't think I saw anything past that. So this is either all extra, or maybe these are just missions that you can't actually complete because they're too high of a level. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just kind of bizarre that they give you that much. Because I think I saw like in one place they had 6 missions, in this place that you're in they have 2. There's one for the helicarrier. There's a lot of shit in this, and if this is just kind of like a little kind of snippet of what you can get in the game, that is kind of at least different. I mean, at least it's expansive enough, but still, I mean, the main story is probably what you want to play with an Avengers game. Again, it's looking like it's kind of crap.
Destroy the turbines.
Just never bring Miss Marvel with you after you get another character. Or is she mandatory? That would suck if she was like mandatory to bring on every single one of these missions. It's like, oh, I get a roster spot that gets filled up by somebody I don't want to play with.
That turbine is finished. Well done.
I'm beaming with pride.
Oh, that was a waste of a unibeam. Eat the shit out of it. Called a bitch.
You disabled a turbine.
The flesh wound. Oh, pal.
I can't stop picturing this as just Deadpool in a suit of Iron Man armor because Nolan North also voiced Deadpool in the Deadpool game. It's like, oh, Deadpool just hijacked a thing of Iron Man armor and just going around blowing shit up for no reason. Because that's probably what Deadpool would do if he had a suit of Iron Man.
Excellent. Turbine destroyed.
Pick me up! Pick me up!
Thanks for having my
Oh, she just... Oh god, that freak out! She's like tweaked out. I don't have to finish his Iron Man ass. Oh god, he got shot in the face.
The generator is no longer functional.
That's literally all it is. You just ran in there and destroyed that shit, and that's it? Okay, so these are all just probably mini missions like that then. Which means there's probably a limited amount of them, and they probably recur, which means they're probably going to
You
get really
reaped some
repetitive.
impressive havoc, and now AIM is scrambling to recover their lost research. More attacks like this, and AIM won't stay in power long.
Thank you, Jarvis. I'll put that under shit I already know. 3. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, so it's literally just like selecting missions, going into various little places. What's the helicarrier one? I'm actually just curious. I'm not saying you have to start it or anything. Oh, okay, so you just go into the discount danger room and fight shit. So I'm 14 levels too. You're 14 levels too low to do that. You're 1 level too low to do that. Tonic mission. Condition green. So I'm assuming you have different conditions for different Avengers. All right, so there's character-specific ones. That's actually not too bad. On Bruce's no, I just didn't know if you wanted me to read it or not. Utah Badlands. Why don't I Utah? Like New Mexico or something. Hello, Jarvis. Oh, all right, there we go. And that was the Avengers beta. So take with that what you will. I don't know if Purity is going to resync her audio before the end of this, but if he doesn't, I hope you at least enjoyed some of the commentary and some of the glitches, and you managed to waste your way through the cringe with us. So thank you again for that, for the chat. All right, so she would need to restart her entire PC to get the audio back, so I guess we're not doing that. But again, thank you very much for joining. She said, Purity says night all, so thank you again, and hopefully maybe we'll do, if somebody decides to buy this as a torture method, hopefully we'll do this all again, and hopefully we won't have to reconfigure everything because the game decided to fuck with the computer settings.
This is a no